So we talked a little at public safety about this quite a bit at the last meeting. We talked about the fact that that's a collector street. And by our ordinance, a collector street is normally 44 feet wide. Is that right, Amber? Mm-hmm. And that is 32 feet wide. The developer spoke and talked about the fact that they, assumed that parking would be allowed as it is in other areas. I think if anything, we need to update the ordinance to specifically state that, or change this type of street, because by saying it's a collector street, it would say that it's 44 feet wide. I feel for the people coming into the village who are building new homes on River Bend. I don't feel that they will be parking out there all the time, like this is a parking lot, like this is a regular street. And I feel for the developers. And I think that, if people are able to walk and park in Yuma, that's fine. I think that hearing from some of the town residents on the other side of the street who spoke to the fact that they have had success calling the sheriff inadvertently when they have somebody parking on the opposite side of the street, and the sheriff has taken note of that and not necessarily allowed them to park, but not given them a ticket. So we did review all that at public safety. In light of all that, I cannot support the ordinance.
Any other comments? Yes. Name and address, please.
Scott Waldemar, 2064 Yuma Street. I just wanted to respectfully disagree with the statement that there won't be cars parked there. Since the houses are popping up on River Bend, there's more cars on the road, not just when people are having parties or just in the normal course of doing business. I'm a cyclist, I use the cycling lane, and I really notice it because they're obviously parking in the bicycle lane, which I know you said is not part of the decision, but I'm a big fan. I actually moved here from Cedarburg, and one of the things that attracted me to that River Bend site was that there was a cycling lane. And I appreciate that Grafton's forward thinking, and thinking about the safety of cyclists and a great mode of transportation.
Okay. Thank you. Any other comments? That being said, motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nay.
Show one nay. Let's move on to item 2, motion to approve an ordinance modification to existing no parking ordinance 10.36.010 to 1000 Badger Circle driveway on the north side of Badger Circle west from the driveway to the intersection of Cheyenne Avenue, and to add to the no parking ordinance 10.36.010 the 1000 Badger Circle driveway on the south side of Badger Circle west from the driveway to the intersection of Cheyenne Avenue be approved.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion second. Has this been communicated to any impacted neighbors?
No, we didn't, but the impacted individuals are all at Capco.
Right.
That park there.
Is Capco?
Capco has sufficient parking for their employees. Typically, they park off street so they can smoke. But this is all Capco.
Right, so that's my question. Have we communicated this change to Capco?
I have not, no.
I would recommend we would table this then until we do make that communication, as they are one of our leading businesses. I concur with the direction, but I think that this is something that is significant enough that we at least need to make sure that we're communicating these changes to one of our leading businesses before we would impact them.
Didn't Capco bring this up initially?
Trustee Harbeck, how was it communicated to you? Was it
I brought it
observation?
up.
Oh, okay. On this one?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was communicated to by a concerned citizen.
Okay, that was then communicated to you.
Yeah, so I would ask that we would table this until we make that communication, but there is a motion and a second on the table, so those people would have to withdraw. So,
I can withdraw my second.
We'll make a motion.
okay. With that being said, I'll entertain a motion to table.
Move we table.
I'll second.
Okay, motion and second to table, and if that's something, who wants to take that one? Jesse, you want to take that up at staff level? Okay. All right, motion and second to table, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes. Item 3 is a motion to approve the placement of a stop sign on Oak Street at Bobolink Avenue for vehicles traveling westbound be approved.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion and second, comments, questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes. Let's move on to item 7, department and officers report. We have a good sampling of staff here tonight. Anybody have any questions? Anything that they wish to pass along to the board?
I have one that I wanted to point out. Chief Whiten had sent an email around earlier that the trustees all received about the lobby and the secured glass. And he had just clarified that all part of that outside area is within the quote. So that's better than we had thought. So I just wanted to point that out for everybody.
Anything else?
Oh, I have one more. Could I ask Chief Rice and/or the administrator, I know you had spoken at the last public safety meeting about the number 2 fire department paramedic, and he'll be starting soon. And is there any concrete decision on when the 3rd person will be starting?
Chief, I'll take that. As you recall during the budget discussions, number 2 was funded, assuming a January 1 update. We're basically moving right into a hiring process. Number 3 was contingent upon a review of the revenue trends, and we are in the process. We just got the updated revenue trend numbers, and we're looking at those as we break it out into a spreadsheet. The finance director, fire chief, and myself, we will sit down and look at it to make sure that we cover the costs, if you will, of that number 3 position. At such time, I have a level of comfort with the revenue trends coming in that it would cover that number 3 cost. The Police and Fire Commission has authorized Chief Rice to move forward with the hiring. So really just looking at the numbers and making sure that the revenues are coming in as we expect in order to cover the cost of that number 3 full-time position.
Do you think that will happen within the next month or so?
I'm hoping. I don't have the numbers in front of me, and I have not reviewed the new numbers yet, so I don't have a definitive answer at this point.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Anything else? Let's move on to licenses. Entertain a motion for approval of the request for operator's license. One person and their place of employment is listed.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes. Move on to the report of the bills. Entertain a motion for the approval of village expenditures, $512,035.99.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Motion is second. Comments, questions on the bills?
I have one. Second batch, page 2, it's again from strikers on using the uniform allowance. Jesse, I know you've said that that's been done in the past, and we've used different items that have drawn from the uniform allowance, but again, I just want to remind people that we have a small equipment fund, a miscellaneous supply fund, and a replacement supply fund. So I'm still, I guess, unhappy about those other items coming from the uniform allowance.
Any other questions on the bills? Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nay.
Show one nay. Item 10 is the motion to convene closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statutes 19851C for personnel matters, the administrative evaluation.
Make a motion to convene.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 We are in closed session. I expect probably 15 minutes, and then we'll have an action item afterwards. Thank you much.
Yes.